Oh my gosh, you guys, like, you can't write this stuff. I am pretty certain I'm never meant to make this card on video for you. I have had my phone die, my in-laws call from the beach to interrupt the video, and so I started re-recording and then I got cut off, so I'm just going to catch up really quickly as to where we were at because that first half of the video got cut off. So basically, this 5.5 by 4.25 basic gray cardstock I have embossed with the tin towel folder, and then I took the 70% rubbing alcohol and the frost white paint, which I combined into the spritzer. I sprayed that. Now I've added on a piece of petal pink cardstock, and that is 5.5 by 3. And now I am going to do some stamping. So we are going to, I didn't have any of the designer series paper that goes with this bundle on hand yet. And so we're gonna sort of create our own form of DSP. And we're gonna do that by using this stamp, and I'm going to stamp it in gray, and then we're gonna use some of our blendabilities, the stamping blends, to color it. So, I'm going to ink this up, do it here so you can see it, and I'm gonna kind of just go every which way. I'm gonna have this one kind of come right in the middle. Okay, and that's not perfect, however, that's gonna get covered up, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. Oh, and you know why? Because you guys, shame on me, I'm not stamping on my foam, and so there is a good reason why you should always stamp on your foam. And I'm gonna put it underneath my scrap there so that I can not get it right on the pad, although it does come off of the pad fairly nicely. I don't want to clean if I don't have to. Let me turn this way this time, I think. Get that in there. Ink it up again. And let's have, I want to get this little guy in there. How am I going to do that? Let's go this way. There. And then I'm going to do just one more here. Okay, good. So put that aside. I think we're done with the gray. Oh, no, we got to do our greeting, so leave that one out. Okay, and so now I'm just going to take the Stampin' Blends, and I have got the petal pink here. And so I am going to try and move this so you can see a little bit better. Now my foam is in the way. Let's get that out of there. Okay, so we're just going to color in these flowers. It's funny, I have so many demonstrator friends who are so good at coloring, be it, you know, doing it with these Stampin' Blends or the blender pens. We used to have those chalks, but watercoloring, all of it. First person who popped into my mind, my buddy Diana Gibbs. She is the queen of coloring. And I always watch what she does, and even I, as a demonstrator, have envy of what a nice job she does of her coloring. I don't think I'll ever be that good at it. Not my strength. But we dabble in it. So get this all colored in, and it's hard to tell. I guess this is all still flowery here. So I hope we can actually make this all the way through to the end so you guys can actually see the finished card. I know you saw mine, but how I assembled it. That would be nice to share with you after all this hard work. This weekend has just been absolutely nuts. I hope everybody else's weekend has been better than mine. And honestly, this is what kept me from going online for so many years. I'm just not, don't seem to have luck with the technology. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so That's good. I didn't have the right color green. I wasn't fully satisfied with the color green that I had. So we're going to use, I know when I did mine, I did granny apple green. And then I actually went over it a little bit with some old olive just to get it sort of just lightened down or not so bright. But actually, that said, I had ended up switching the little bits of cardstock on the leaves, which we'll add right away. I switched it to granny apple green, so it does match nicely now. It's not the color I personally envisioned. If I had all of the Stampin' Blends and could have chosen, but I think it still looks nice. And you know what? We might not even need any of that old olive on here. I'm liking how this is looking. Okay. It feels so good to be stamping again, I have to say. And I know there's a few of you that had expressed to me how excited you were to get stamping again. And I really hope that these projects this weekend have maybe given you a little bit of inspiration and maybe got your creative juices flowing a little bit. I think what I need to focus on in the next couple of days, because this party will go now until June the 30th. We're going to want to close it on June the 30th just so everybody gets to take advantage of the promotions. But from now until we close it, I think in the spirit of not wasting too much time trying to make these videos work, I think what I may very well do is just post some photos for you guys of what I am creating so that you know, we get in as many projects as we can, get some creative juices flowing, and then that way, once I do get that new camera stand, hopefully I can work out all those bugs and I can get back to making some videos for you guys. Now, one thing that I did add here, and I did do it sort of after the fact, is this beautiful scallop lace trim. The funny thing is that I hope I didn't glue that too close to the edge. No, it should still be okay, it looks like. So I'm gonna do that. And we're just going to, oh, you guys, look at, even I still make mistakes. I went ahead and I put this card base on already. So you know what I am gonna do? Instead of wrapping it around like I normally would on my card front, I'm just gonna snip it. So see, I'm not perfect either. Well, we already knew that. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put down a few glue dots, and then that will hold that in place rather than the wrapping it around. So glue dots for you. Oh, and I'm not even in the screen, am I? Sorry about that. Get that on there. Okay. Yeah, we just really have to solve this camera problem before I spend any more time trying to do things and not being able to do them. It's really frustrating, not gonna lie. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. This time I'll just put my glue dots on first. But the beauty of crafting is, even though I've made all these crazy mistakes here, we're still going to come out with a beautiful card at the end of the day, which is a good thing. Let's get that shoved under there a little bit, not too far, but just enough that it's part of the pink, sort of. Okay, so yeah, that was me fixing my mistake, but it was fixable. You're none the wiser. Oh, this one might need another glue dot. Okay, I'll add another one there later. Okay, so there is that. Now we're gonna pull out our peony, which is all nice and dry. You probably didn't even remember that we made that because it was so long ago already. And I'm not in the screen here, I'm sorry guys. Okay, I just need to get through this. We are gonna take this little bit, that's the center, and I think I'm probably gonna put it right there. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna close this up and use the skinny side of my Tombow here. A little bit of glue, shove that guy in there. Ta-da! Excellent. Okay, now for our greeting, I used our stitched rectangles again. And I'm gonna get my foam. And the greeting that I'm using is from our Strong and Beautiful stamp set. Love this set. So many good ones for all your lady friends. So I have chosen To the Woman Who Does It All with Grace and Wisdom, because I'm going to give this one to my mom. You guys can use whatever greeting you think you would like on there. If you decide that this is a set that you must have. And where is my sheet of dimensionals here? There we go. Okay, so let's get some dimensionals on there. Pop that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Peel those backs off. Moment of silence. See, now that if I could have you guys on Facebook Live, at least I'd have some comments coming in and we wouldn't have these awkward silences. Okay. So there's that. Okay, and we're gonna have this on here. Oh, and you know what? This guy's coming apart here. Let's go slide that back in. Did I not glue him? I'm thinking maybe I didn't glue this last one. So let's add a little bit of glue. Or maybe it was the alcohol that made it let go. But we're gonna just line that up. Okay, so there we go. So that guy's gonna sit there. Now we're gonna do our leaves. And so as you know, I sort of pre-cut those so that you guys wouldn't have to wait through watching me cut those. So I'm just gonna grab these bits, make sure I've got the right ones paired up here. Is this right? Yeah, that one goes that way. Okay, so give that some glue. And we'll do the same thing with the other two. And there is the 3 sizes that you get, so super easy to, you do one pass with the Big Shot, you can do all 6 pieces at the same time, which is super handy. Saves you some time. So cute. Okay. And then last but not least, the itty bitty. Which way do we want him to go? I think I'm gonna flip this one. Yes, let's go that way. Okay, and that was quick and easy. So I'm just going to, on my card, I had them on this side, but because of how I've glued them, they're gonna go this way this time. And that is okay. And I'm just going to probably double those up. Let's see, how will that look? I do that, and then maybe, ooh, this guy's moving. Okay, so I'm gonna pick that up. And actually, you know what? I think when I did mine, I think I set my peony down first. So let's give the peony some glue here. And again, I'm using the Tombow just because it is a little heavier. The Tombow will give it a nice, it'll make it stick nicely. So we'll give some there. I'm just gonna slide that under, like so. Same with this guy. Slide him under there. Yeah, like that. Okay, that kind of reminds me of like a little lily pad, I think. It's cute. Okay, and this guy last but not least. Okay, so I did also add a couple of rhinestones to my greeting here. There we go. This is a last of my bits here. You know it's time to shop when that guy there. I should be using my pick tool here. I don't know where he is right now though. Okay, we have a runner. All right. Okay, so there the front of the card is done. I am very happy with that, but I still would like to do a little something on the inside. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of the petal pink, and I'm gonna grab this snail right here. The other thing I cannot wait to get my hands on is our new stamp and seal adhesive. I'm so excited to try that. Now, I'm also going to add a piece of white to this, but before I do that, I am actually going to grab this stamp from the same set, and I'm going to stick my mat under my scrap here again. Come on. There we go. Okay. And so we'll ink that up. And I'm just going to kind of do it off the corners. And originally I was gonna put a greeting in the middle, but I thought, you know what, I don't know what I'm gonna use it for yet. Will it be a birthday or Mother's Day or just a because? I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna add a greeting to that yet. And then I just came in with the petal pink again. And this time I actually didn't color everything. I just did sort of every second petal. Thought that just added a little something nice without overdoing it. I think we'll do this one. Okay, and then I kind of did the same thing down here. How many of you guys have peonies in your yard? I tell you, I have a friend, Lindsay. I don't know if you are watching Auntie Lala, but I'll always remember her place for the beautiful peonies she has in her yard. I have flower envy. Okay, maybe let's do this. And maybe this. Okay, that is it. That's all she wrote. I'm going to stick my snail on that too. Slap that bad boy on there. And you guys, we made a card. Whoop whoop. There she is. From beginning to end. A few more tries than I would have liked, but we came out with a beautiful card nonetheless. Thank you so much for joining me today. Next time I'll be back. There will be fewer oopsidents. Talk soon. Bye, guys.